Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to tie a little caddis nymph. These work good in spring and summer. Nymphing for trout and grayling. They imitate all the caddis species from early season grannom to all the summer hatches of caddis. And they work pretty well. So let's tie it. The hook I'm using is a size 14 Fulham Mill check nymph hook. The bead's a 3mm matte olive tungsten bead. You can tie them in different sizes and weights, and if you wanted a little bit more weight on, you can put a bit of lead on the hook shank if you want. But I'll just keep it simple for this video. Thread I'm using is just an olive thread. I'll start off behind the bead and work my way back. I'll trim off the thread. A couple more turns back. There we go. Oh, maybe halfway on the bend you want to be. So the body I'm using nymph skin from Virtual Nymph. This is in caddis green. It's 3mm thick. So I'll start off, I'll trim the nymph skin just into a point. Now tie in the point at the back of the bend of the hook. Work my way down a touch. Work my thread back up to the bead. Just a few extra wraps on that. Right, so when I'm wrapping this, I need to start off by pulling the nymph skin tight, then loosening off as I'm working up, just to make a nice tape as you're working up. So a nice tight wrap on the first one. And every one I'm doing now, I'm just slackening off just that little tiny bit. Just as I'm working my way up. Just getting it nice and tapered. Just leave a little gap every turn. Try and even them out. So as I'm hitting the top, I'm really slack now. I'm hardly pulling on it. One more, right. What you do for that? I'll come in with my thread and tie this down. Just a few wraps just to get it in place and make sure it doesn't unravel. Okay. I'll trim off the nymph skin. Now at this point, I'm going to use brown marker pen and just coat the back. Just work my way down. Just the back of the fly. Just to get it nice and brown. Just a little touch more on this side. That should do it. Right, next part, I'm going to use Cdc Feather. I'll just place it into my Mark Pettijohn magic tool. I don't want these too long, so I'm just going to come in and nip them off just where I need them. So just about there, maybe it's an inch. No, a bit less than an inch. And just trim this up like so. I'll come in with my dubbing needle and split the thread. Get the magic tool and place your CDC in between. Like so, tighten down and spin your bobbin. Spin it clockwise, gets them CDC hackle nice and tight. Don't want any falling out as we're tying them on. That should do it. Wind your thread up. I'll come in just behind the bead and just pull the fibres back each turn, so they're all facing behind. Right, now I'll just spin my bobbin the opposite way just to unravel all the tension now, so your thread doesn't snap. Now for the thorax, I'm using some Sci-Bi Spectra Flash dubbing, and this is in fiery black, just to give it a little bit of flash on the head. Just a little touch, you don't need too much of this stuff. Dub that onto your thread, nice and tight, like so. Push it up. I'll just pull all these CDC hackle back and just wind this on. I've dubbed it a bit too heavy there. I'll just pull a touch off. Come in behind the bead, tighten down, just give it a whip finish. Behind the bead, 4 turns should do it. Pull that tight, solid there. And I'll just trim off your thread. And that's basically it. That's your CDC, your caddis nymph. As you can see, it's got the darker back and the lighter underbelly. So they do work pretty well, but mainly in the summer. Like I say, as soon as the trout season opens, they're good to go, these. Once the grannom start hatching and you get all the summer caddises coming off the river, and in autumn really they'll do the job. So thanks for watching this one.